I am happy to announce that Levy House is being bought by CHA. They're in negotiations now. And I found out from the alderman's office, Alderman Joe Moore, um, we're all going to be subsidized. All 56 units are going to be subsidized. And so a lot of people who couldn't take advantage of the services because they were considered too high. There were only 20 units that were subsidized that had a low rent, and everybody else had to pay near market price. So in this neighborhood, market is like 1,500 a month for maybe, because we have a one bedroom, but we really only have two rooms. I have a living room that kind of merges into a kitchen, and then a bedroom and a bathroom. So that's considered a one bedroom. And some people, for a market rate, that'll be 1,500 or $2,000. So I'm really blessed. Everybody in this building is really blessed. I told you, 180 days is what I'm about to, let you know what's going on. So they are actually looking at contracts and clearing them and trying to do. CJE has been really active in trying to make sure it's affordable housing. But I tell you, the man to thank is Joe Moore. He is the one that said all the units in Levy House. He made a promise to us at the meeting, and he said, "Look, this building is going to go uh, subsidized, and you don't have to worry about anything. I'm going to take care of it." And you know what? Joe Moore is keeping his word. I want to thank Ann. I want to thank Kevin Neal. I want to thank Jane Addams Caucus, because if those people didn't come to bat for us, we would have never known what we needed to do. We wouldn't have even known that we needed to talk to Joe Moore. We never would have known. We never would have known how to organize. And what I'm seeing across the country is, for all of you that I'm speaking to about affordable housing, this is a game that could be won. This is a game, a life changing game that could be won, so that we're not thrown and flung out into the outskirts of the world. I mean, there is such a thing as living off the grid, but if we allow these people to force us from the cities, living off the grid will be living like on the prairie or somewhere. They don't care if you don't care. Um, and they'll assume that your silence is your agreement. You see what I mean? There have been people who have moved 5 times because developers have gotten them out. But let me tell you something, millennials, they're smart people, and they are helping, and they are smart enough not to be sheeple. They're not sheeple like a lot of the seniors have been. And the seniors have been sheeple because we came from that generation of our parents telling us to do what they told us to do. But the baby boomers changed the game, and the millennials are living out the awareness, especially 30s and something, are living out the awareness that we had in the 60s. We came alive in the 60s. And so I want to tell you that if you organize, if you get together, you can get little groups of voting groups together. Decide on what you want to have in your neighborhood. Decide about who's going to sell who to what. Make a plan. Call Jane Addams Caucus. I'll give you the number if you need it. But look into it, okay? Because we're winning because we organize. And I believe organization means everything. You can't do anything as one person, they can sweep you over. But when we vote as a block, we can, politicians that are not useful, people who will not do their job even though they're elected. Because look at the people who've been in office the longest. Look at what they have done to us and to the law. So I say to you, organize, get a plan together, call Jane Addams Caucus, look at the people who are making a difference. I love you. Bye.